Springfield Neighborhood Park doesn't have many boulders, and it's certainly not one of Austin's most popular climbing spots. But the few routes that it does have are very interesting, and some of the boulders range from easy to a little more challenging. And some pretty entertaining names such as Ivyprofen and Your Mother and I Are Separating. So today I'm going to climb as much as I can to answer one question. Is Springfield worth driving to for a day of bouldering? Getting to the boulders is actually pretty straightforward, though you will have to leave your car behind and take a short walk. The boulders sit down in a creek bed about a quarter mile from where I parked in a nearby neighborhood. We're just south of McKinney Falls State Park right now. And compared to McKinney Falls, which has a much larger and more established limestone bouldering scene, Springfield is much smaller and more low-key. But sometimes the smaller spots can be the ones worth discovering. Let's see what Springfield has to offer. We're starting with Dad Boulder, which stands roughly 12 feet tall and is covered in some really fun Wacos. There are 4 bouldering problems here, all with some pretty entertaining names, plus 1 trad route. So let's see how many of these I can actually send. First impressions aren't going too good. There's literally a massive wasp nest right above me on one of the routes, and a lot of the holds have tons of spider webs in them. It just seems like this place needs a little love. I'm starting with a route called Boulder. I hardly know her. It's a V0. All it says is start on the Wacos, smear your feet. The top is good, the start is bad. So let's try it out. So many spider webs up here. That one actually felt like a V0, unlike Bull Creek District Park where V0s are actually pretty hard. So that's a good sign. Next problem over is called High Pumped I'm Dad, also a V0. Just says start on the Wacos in the middle, no crux. This next route is called Soda Pressing, V1. I think it just sticks to the right edge here, which is good because there's another massive wasp nest with like 20 wasps in it right there. This one's a little more overgrown with a tree right through it, so let's get it. Oh, there's a wasp nest in that Waco. So those were the 3 problems at the bottom of Dad Boulder. The next one's actually on the top, like half of the section, because there's a little shelf up there. So we're gonna go to the top. So now I'm 12 feet up on the top of Dad Boulder for the last route, but it's a little sketchy because like 2 feet to the right over there, there's just a ledge. So I guess don't fall that way if you're gonna fall. All things considered though, they say there's just one move, so we'll see how it goes. So this next problem starts on the ledge right here. One big move makes it a V1 is what it says online on Mountain Project. But this route is called Your Mother and I Are Separating. So I'm not sure if you're actually supposed to get all the way up there because I don't think I can. So I'm just gonna pretend it's like at the gym and you match into that. Let's see, there's a pretty spiny cactus up there too. It is sit start to start though. Yeah, that's about as high as I can get. That was a far grab, I will say. Next up is the Dazed and Confused boulder, which has been described online as a huge hunk of limestone with a wicked ledge and some fun traverses. And after seeing it in person, I'm definitely looking forward to giving this one a try. My one concern with this boulder is that there is not much room for protection. There's just rocks there, so I think I might just kind of have to free solo this. So the next problem I'm doing is called Say Man, Got a Joint. It's actually climbing, traversing this face from right to left. This one you're allowed to use the ledge, the lip. It says it's a V0. Problem is at this time in the afternoon it is 104 degrees. This rock is getting real hot. the way. But I call that the end because there's a tree. Last problem on this boulder is called Be Cooler If You Did. It's a V0. Traverse from right to left. Don't use the upper lip. And finally, we have Choss and Ivy Wall, which sits right along Onion Creek and apparently sees its fair share of flooding. It doesn't take long to figure out where the name comes from. Most of this wall is covered in loose, chunky rock. So the goal here is simple. Don't take a tumble, because it's the creek right below me. Okay, so this route's gonna be hard to film because there's a creek right over there, so we got the head camera on. Let's hope to get some good footage of this because it looks pretty sketch and I would rather not take a fall and not have it on camera, of course. Okay, we're doing a problem called Ivyprofen. It's a V0. Great start. If I could find a handhold, that would be ideal. Shimmy across, it says. Let's do some shimmying. Okay, we got no protections. We're just YOLOing it right now. Oh, that's a big spider web. Jesus, that's a massive spider web. I'm like, do I want to go through that? Where is the edge? Like, look at this. This is silly. Let's just call that good. For a V0, I ain't going up there. After climbing all three areas, I think I have a good idea of what Springfield Neighborhood Park has to offer. It's definitely a smaller bouldering area, and there are a few things you'll want to keep in mind before making the trip out here. But there are also some fun problems and some unique features that make this spot worth checking out. In all honesty, I think Springfield Park is more of a one-off bouldering opportunity. Come here, climb the routes, they're not too hard. They are maybe a little challenging to find, so hopefully that video helps that. And they're not the most well-maintained with the poison ivy and the wasp nests and such. Another slightly inconvenient thing is that some of the routes are really annoying to get to. You have to scramble down just to get to the problem. It is nice though. Onion Creek is a nice backdrop for climbing. Oh, and the protection is not ideal. Choss and Ivy Boulder, wasn't able to get a mat down. Dazed and Confused Boulder, not able to get a mat down. So can be a little sketchy, but these routes are more on the beginner side. If you want some harder routes, McKinney Falls State Park might be your best bet. At the end of the day, whether Springfield is worth it really comes down to what you're looking for in a climbing spot.
If you enjoyed this video, be sure to check out more of my hiking and outdoor adventures right here on the channel. If you want to see my newest content, make sure to hit subscribe so you'll get notified. Thanks for watching.